Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this commentary video on Lego Star Wars Chewbacca versus Kylo Ren. Yeah, so welcome. Hope you enjoy. Hopefully it's not too boring. I don't know. I'm just gonna get started. Okay, one thing. We're gonna kind of have a little bit of an intermission between the first part and the second part. You can kind of reflect and talk about it a little bit more after the first part. So yeah, let's get started. So for this beginning part, okay, first of all, Jordan, or Fancy Pants, did all the sound editing. That's me playing Han Solo. Anyways,
Solo. I've been
he did a
waiting for this
phenomenal
day for a
job
long
just
time.
kind of setting the tone, the atmosphere, and whatnot. Yeah, when he wrote the script, and when he told me I was going to be kind of recreating this scene from The Force Awakens,
What
I was
do you
pretty
think you'll
excited
see if
because
I do?
it's probably one of my favorite
The face
scenes.
of my son.
Yeah, this set, the background was actually it's all blue screen and green screen, except like I built that physical set, but behind Kylo right there, it's like kind of like circuit boards. I looked up pictures of circuit boards and adjusted them in post to give them a glow and kind of darken them a bit. And I think it looks pretty. It looks interesting. You can't tell it's a circuit board. It kind of looks like just a bunch of like little windows or lights or whatever.
When he gets what he wants, he'll crush you.
Yeah. So this was this scene took
No, it's
about
true.
probably 2 weeks to film, and then about another week to do all the visual effects
No.
for.
It's not. Leave here with me.
Come
home.
right here when he says it's too late or be torn apart. Gus, or Onbeat Man, actually created the music for the majority of this video. He did a phenomenal, great job. Just him and Jordan, when their work is put together, it just the finished product is just incredible, and it really shows in this scene, I think. But yeah, I did all the animation and visual effects for those of you who are wondering. That was my first kind of rendition on the Kylo Ren lightsaber, but you'll see a kind of different version of it later on in the video. This scene, I added Bridging Gus up there just for a little kind of cameo, especially because I knew this part was going to be going on Jordan's channel, so I thought it'd be nice to have that in there. Yeah, this set, I actually, when she was walking and all the people are walking around, moving around in the background, I shot her on a blue screen plate and then animated all the actions separately in the background and then composited them all together. This scene right here was pretty cramped. It was a little difficult to animate, but I think it turned out pretty well. The lighting, I really liked how the lighting turned out.
Chewbacca, you can't do this.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of animating Chewbacca. It's pretty difficult. This part, when I first watched the audio version, it kind of like it took me by surprise. I really liked the little like fart effect that Jordan added in there. That Millennium Falcon scene was really difficult to kind of film taking off. I wish I did some time lapse of me doing that. This scene was filmed on the Logitech C920. It's really high quality webcam, and it's real nice for getting in like close and stuff on set. There's actually another rendition of this scene, but I decided to refilm it because I wasn't a huge fan of how it turned out. I love this part where it's just this intense music and then there's kind of this guitar riff. That's all Jordan. It's awesome. Like I was saying earlier, Chewbacca's really difficult to animate. His arms more than anything. And it's kind of hard to show emotion because he can't move his head at all. Right there is like as far as his arms can go back, and then going up, they're really restricted. So for the later fight scene, there was a lot of out-of-socket animation. And, yeah, it made it a little more difficult, but I think it turned out great. So this scene, originally I was gonna have like kind of just targets, but I thought it'd be cool to get some like little Kylo Ren cardboard cutouts. I thought it turned out pretty cool. Yeah. Jordan found that music last minute. I thought it turned out really good. So yeah, right now we're gonna do a little bit of an intermission. Just talk to you more about how, like, who did what, you know. So I did all the animation, visual effects. Then Jordan, I sent it off to Jordan, Fancy Pants. He did the audio and edited anything that he thought would, like, edited anything out that he thought was necessary to remove. Right here, this shot, that's actually On Beat Man, or Gus's, custom, like, First Order Star Destroyer. He used it in his Kylo Ren versus General Hux rap battle, and he still had it laying around, so I was like, hey, can you take a picture of it? That'd be awesome. I could use it for this shot. So yeah, Gus, he did all the music. He did the music that's about to play here, and he did the music for the rest of the video. So yeah, let's get back into it. You got Kylo Ren kind of crying over Darth Vader's mask. Gus does the voice for Kylo Ren. He did an incredible job.
Sir,
that's
have a message.
Fancy Pants.
Who's it from?
Voice.
I don't know. I'm just the delivery boy.
This scene could have turned out better. I just don't really like the lighting. And I think one problem with this scene is that it's very long and a lot of subtitles. So if you don't have a long attention span, it can get kind of boring. Which, you know, it's funny. I enjoyed it, but that was, I think, one thing I was a little bit worried about, and that might have been where the views kind of dropped off, I guess. But yeah, this scene took about 2 weeks to finish. There's just a lot of back and forth kind of filming and keeping track of what shot goes where and how many shots I've gotten of Chewbacca already. He was filmed on a green screen. And yeah, it's just a lot of kind of backtracking and, you know, just making sure everything is the right amount of frames and all that complicated stuff. I think Gus did a real good job with the music in here, because when you watch it without the music, it's kind of boring. I think he does a great job invoking the emotion that's kind of coming from Chewbacca and Kylo in this scene. So, yeah.
Oh, snap! You just got called out, yo!
And this next scene, whenever I watch it, it just always gives me the chills. Like the music and just everything about it.
Chart a course for Tatooine.
And this scene, I had this set built for over a month and was filming on it for like a month. It took a long time. I filmed all of this on the Logitech C920, so I could get in everywhere, little like nooks and crannies, I guess. So again, yeah, Gus made the music for this. It's just awesome seeing it all come together, you know.
You're nothing more than a giant hairball that talks.
It's a nice Reservoir Dogs reference here. And this is my newer, updated version of Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I'm actually using the saber effect from Video Copilot. It's great. It's free plugin for After Effects, so definitely check it out. And this is when actually, like, action starts getting pretty exciting. A lot of like one take kind of long shots. Like this is the first one that's really took a while to film. Just a lot of flips and stuff. And this is the first one take that took me about 5 days to finish filming, just with taking breaks and stuff. And I thought this shot really turned out well. Slow motion, and then blows up. I really like that shot. I was really happy with how that turned out. This whole battle sequence probably took
You're going to have to
spanned probably about a month to film, I'd have to say. And then Gus's music, it just gives me the chills when I watch that part, and the Star Wars music that comes up. These lightsaber effects took forever because it's basically like doing 3 lightsabers when you have Kylo Ren and someone else's lightsaber in there, because you have the blade and then his hilt is basically like another lightsaber. So it takes extra long. And I was trying to cram this in for Thanksgiving, and I spent 36 hours trying to finish doing the visual effects, but we got it out the day after Thanksgiving, unfortunately, but it still turned out well.
Time to die.
This is probably one of my favorite parts.
Wait, no!
I was gonna have him wearing that "Who's Your Daddy" shirt, like put it on his shirt, but I ended up just kind of having it a poster on his wall, which I think turns out better because you can actually read it. But yeah, that was the commentary for Lego Star Wars Chewbacca versus Kylo Ren. Hopefully it was entertaining. Yeah, so let me know if you want to see more kind of commentaries, maybe on my more older videos. Might be interesting to talk about those more. I got plenty of videos to talk about, and I'm still working on more videos. So yeah, be on the lookout for new content. It's always coming. Thank you so much for watching. We hit over 3,000 subscribers, which is so awesome. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. And it just keeps growing and growing. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy 2017. Hopefully it's better than 2016. Yeah, so thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.